What's up, YouTube? Back again with another new video. So I don't exactly remember how long ago I said this, but in a video within like the past 10 videos, I guess, I said something like, I wonder if there's any girls that actually watch this channel. And to my surprise, I got a lot of comments and messages saying like, hey, I'm a girl and I enjoy your channel, which I thought was really cool because when I look at like my analytics page and shit, I think my male audience is 90% of my audience, or some like crazy big number like that, when in the past I actually had a 50-50 split, which is really unheard of on YouTube. But I also received a message saying like, hey, would you ever do kind of like a women's like streetwear video? And now I'm doing one. So if you guys do message me video ideas or like tell me what you guys want to see, there's a high chance that it'll probably happen. So big shout outs to you. You know who you are. I will put a link to her Instagram in the comment section below for kind of giving me the inspiration to do this video. Now, there will be kind of like a secondary video that continues off this later on, but I do plan on filming that with either my girlfriend or my niece who is into clothing. So then that way it can be a little more interesting. But anyway, this is going to be women's streetwear trends of 2017. Now, this won't be a favorite or least favorite. It'll simply be discussing things from late 2016 that have carried on into 2017, as well as new things that have popped up. So let's just get started with the first one, which is the ripped butt jeans. Now, I'm sure you've seen these all over Instagram. It seems like it's a huge trend. Granted, I have not ever seen anyone in person actually wearing these, but on Instagram, I see it all the time. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it is kind of like the usually a lighter wash pair of denim with the slits right underneath the ass cheeks, and a lot of older people really do not like this look. Personally, I don't dislike it, but maybe there's a bias there. I do have some genuine concerns though, like if you're going to, I don't know, what if you're gonna sit on like a bench and it's really hot in the summer and you burn your upper thigh, lower ass area. So I guess that's something to keep in mind when you wear these. It's becoming an extremely popular thing to make DIY videos on how to do the butt slits. And I actually want to ask you guys a question. Do you guys like this trend? Do you think it's a bit too much? I think it's kind of taking the whole distressing thing, which has been popular in fashion in general, to kind of another level. I highly doubt, and I really hope, I don't see dudes trying to do this shit to their pants, but I've seen a lot of girls do it online, and you never know, man. It might end up trickling down into menswear. Will I ever wear anything like that? No. But on like a lot of women, I honestly don't hate the look. I really do not hate the look. And next, moving on to number 2, we got the transparent trousers. Now, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, I will throw several pictures on here. And the first ones that come to mind are the Topshop mom jeans with the clear knee area, and I think they use polyurethane or like PVC or something like that. And the mom jeans with the clear knee pad area, I really do not like those. I think those are kind of a bit much, and I know a lot of people didn't like them either because Twitter had a field day making memes about those trousers. And a lot of people are like, oh, you know, how much worse can it get? Well, Topshop clearly was like, nah, we can go further. And they made an entire see-through pair of trousers. So not just the knees, but the entire pants are completely see-through. So those are selling for $100. And once again, people were ripping them for those as well. And there's another brand, I believe, called Crystalline that are selling a pair for $210. And if I remember correctly, they're sold out on most websites. So clearly a lot of people are really digging it. I wonder though, I wonder if they have enough breathability. And if you don't know what I'm talking about there, like I wonder if they fog up, because they are clear plastic, and if they don't have like a proper ventilation system to them, won't they just fog up, like depending on the weather? So that would kind of look a little weird. Do I like this trend? I don't know. I have really mixed emotions about it. Obviously, it never went into like menswear, like that hasn't trickled down into menswear, which usually a lot of women's fashion I think is a lot more cutting edge and a lot more risky than men's fashion. So maybe that's why. I don't see this lasting past 2017 in all honesty, and I have yet to see anyone actually wear this in person. Although when you see stuff on Instagram a lot, it leads you to believe that everybody's doing it. But I mean, clearly there are people that are rocking it because they sold out of the crystalline trousers relatively quickly. So be sure to tell me what you guys think about the transparent trousers. And next, segueing nicely into number 3, we have the transparent heels, the transparent heel boots. The transparent boots are just footwear in general. Now, a lot of people really do not like these, and I've seen people completely rip this trend apart. And that's mainly because they've seen the pictures where this girl's wearing them. I think it was Kim Kardashian, and they fog up completely. So people are thinking that's a little unhygienic or whatever. But here's the thing, those are simple design flaws that can be fixed. I've seen some manufacturers or brands release some that have proper ventilation, like they'll have like 2 little holes on like the inner side of the foot area, or they'll have one in the back, which that's the proper way to make that. If you're not including some type of ventilation for those shoes, just some food for thought, that fogging up scenario will happen to you. So that's definitely something to keep in mind when you're going to be rocking these in the spring or summer. And I actually do like the way a lot of them look. I don't like the way those see-through combat boots look. I think that's a little much. But some of the heels I mess with. I think a lot of girls can pull them off really nicely. But it is to be noted that if your shit's looking all fucked up down there, then maybe those aren't the best shoe choice for you. But at the end of the day, you can wear whatever you want. So if you have the confidence to pull those off, I think they can be a pretty good looking shoe. And next, moving on to number 4, something that I've seen some people get upset about, and I'll dive into why a little bit later, but it is the thigh or like waist mesh fishnets over shorts, right under crop tops. You know, I know you've seen them on Instagram. I will put several pictures on here. And why I say there's some people that don't like that look is because they said they were made fun of for wearing something similar during like the whole goth or kind of emo kind of era of the like late 90s, early 2000s. And in defense of why people are wearing it now, I personally understand the gripe with, oh, like I wore this 20 years ago or whatever, and I got made fun of for it, and now it's the cool girl thing to wear. But in my opinion, I think the way they're styling it now just overall is a more aesthetically pleasing, because they're just not wearing all black with very heavy kind of goth inspired makeup. They're kind of doing it a lot cleaner and with different like colors. So that's why I think it looks better now. And a lot of girls are like styling it with crop tops. I know you've seen the ones that come up to the waist. And there are some people that would say, oh, you have to be really like flat stomached to wear those. But in all honesty, if you're comfortable wearing it, I don't see what the big problem is. And I actually like this look, believe it or not. I don't know how much longer it's truly going to last. And I do wonder that if someone's wearing this in the summertime, will they get the gnarliest tan of their life? I have no idea, but I think that's probably likely. But I like this trend. I just don't know how much longer it will last. I'm going to say maybe 2018. Like maybe early 2018 it fades away, but you guys give me your opinion on what you think about the fishnet trend. And here at number 5, this is something that I think guys are sleeping on currently, and they're all going to be rocking these like in 2018, or like just the brand in general. And Puma has made so many waves like in women's streetwear. I know it's mainly due to Rihanna and the Puma FENTY Creeper, as well as the Puma slides, you know, those fuzzy slides that you've been seeing all the cool girls on Instagram rock. And I like the FENTY Creepers, in all honesty. I know they do make a male version. I have yet to ever see like a guy in person wear them, but I have seen plenty of girls rock them. And I think it's a pretty good looking sneaker, in all honesty. And it was so successful for the brand that they've essentially stemmed off and made another shoe which looks identical, and they call it the Puma Suede Platform, which kind of reminds me of how Adidas Yeezy was very popular. So now, like, if you look at some of the Tubulars and Pure Boosts and Ultra Boosts and other sneakers, they look exactly like the Yeezys. Like, even the colorways and the overall silhouette looks just like the Yeezys. So I'm not surprised that Puma did the same thing by making the Suede Platform, which is very reminiscent of the FENTY Creeper. I hope Puma Wave trickles down more into menswear. I know Big Sean is now under the Puma umbrella, so hopefully he or somebody else can make more waves, because I want to see dope Puma sneakers for guys. I think the Suede Classic is really dope, and I do plan on getting a pair pretty soon, but I'm not sure if I would ever wear the FENTY Creeper. I don't think it would look good on me. I don't know. I've never tried a pair on in person, but I wouldn't be opposed to it in the slightest. And next, moving on to number 6. This is a trend that completely took over 2016 and has blown up so much in 2017. Like, I can't go out and not see someone wearing these, and these are the chokers. Now, a lot of girls have been wearing these even like 2 decades ago, but I'd say its huge mainstream revival has been between 2016 and 2017, and everyone, Forever 21, H&M, Topshop, ASOS, higher end brands are all selling chokers. Some look like neck braces in all honesty, and then some are genuine like chains, some are like coated with a rubber material. And overall, I don't dislike that look either. I honestly like the way that looks. Depending on the design of the choker, obviously, some are a bit too much and literally look like you're wearing a neck brace. Others look like you're wearing a dog collar, and some have pretty much like, I think their name is like dog collar choker. It has like a little like little pendant thing right here. I don't like those, but the more simple ones I really like, and that is something that started off in women's wear that has trickled down more so into menswear as well. I know you have a lot of rappers like Lil Uzi Vert and XXXTentacion wearing chokers, and I honestly think that trend's here to stay. I don't think that's going to fade away anytime soon. I wouldn't be surprised if it has a really strong kind of movement continuing into 2018. And moving on, I forgot what number we're on. Are we on 8? Yeah, I think we're on 8. It is the revival of the Juicy Couture tracksuit. Now, this is definitely one of those early 2000s things that you thought, hey, that's never gonna come back. The whole velour tracksuit thing, like the Paris Hilton, Britney Spears era of like, oh, we party, but we're just gonna wear some casual loungewear to the club. I didn't think that was ever gonna come back, but everything's always a cycle with trends and fashion in general. So I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but here it is again. You have Tinashe that has a collab with them inside of Urban Outfitters right now. And then I know Kylie Jenner has been heavily rocking the Juicy Couture tracksuits, and a lot of other Instagram influencers are diving into Juicy Couture as well. Will this outlast 2017? I'm gonna say no, but you guys tell me what you think. I'm gonna say this right here, right now though. The vast majority of things that were cool in the early 2000s are coming back this year or next year. For menswear and women's wear, it's just all gonna come back. I'm talking Ed Hardy. I never wore that shit, but it's gonna come back hard, man. Von Dutch is gonna come back. All of that stuff. If you wanna be like super in trend, or if you just like it already and already have it, bust that shit out now, because I'm telling you, man, if Kappa can become popular, anything is possible. So just something that I want to note right here, right now. So when you see people rocking all that stuff next year, you know where you heard it first. So I just turned off my camera and I completely forgot to film the last trend. So if the framing looks different for this, I apologize, but it is the bare butt jeans. If you don't know what I'm talking about, no, this isn't the transparent trousers I just talked about, and this isn't the butt slit jeans. This is made by Vetements, and they collabed with Levi's. They're $2,000, and what they are is they are a zipper kind of right in the middle of where your ass crack would be, and you unzip them completely to kind of show off your butt crack. These are $2,000, believe it or not. There are sizes that are sold out. I think Vetements is honestly just trying to troll the fashion world and see what they can get away with. I do not think this is a serious trend that they actually wanted to take off, but it proves the power of like the brand at this point, because people are buying them. I've seen DIYs already, and unlike the butt slit jeans, which I actually don't mind, these ones I'm not a big fan of. I think the pricing is insane, and then on top of that, I don't know, I feel like if they didn't cover the zipper, like the back part of the zipper with a little flap of denim, that'd be really uncomfortable to sit in, because if you look at a lot of the people who are wearing these jeans, it looks like they're not wearing underwear, because otherwise how would their complete butt show like perfectly? Like you don't see like any panty at all. You just see the butt. So I'm really curious to know if people are wearing this without undergarments, because that doesn't seem very, I don't know, it just seems kind of odd. But yes, that is the last trend that I forgot to mention. So I want to know what you all think about that one. Thank you so much for watching. I know this video is a little different compared to my other ones, because it usually more focuses on men's streetwear and kind of hypebeast trends. But I hope a lot of people are open-minded to these kind of videos, because I will be doing more very soon with either my girlfriend or my niece, where we all talk about men's trends and women's streetwear trends and kind of have a panel discussion about it. So be sure to stay tuned for that. I still have my Ultra Boost 1.0s and the Guess ASAP tee in an extra small for sale on my Grailed, which I will put a link to in the comment section below. And also never be shy to give me a video idea or just kind of give me a general idea of what kind of videos you want me to make, because clearly anything is possible. So thank you so much for watching, and peace out, YouTube.